Captain Bob Lukowski, one of the charter captains in our fleet 2 weekends ago, guides his boat, the Blue Water, through the breakwalls and into the blue waters of Lake Michigan off the port of Ludington. We were looking for king salmon, the big ones, and our 2 featured anglers on this trip were Patty and Walt Anker from Warren. The other captain of the Blue Water is Mel LaFrance. On this trip, he's setting the lines. Both Bob and Mel chartered this boat. It's fully outfitted with the normal 1,000 or so lures that charter captains always keep in stock. Lately, it's been the spoons. Today, the yellow and green fin weavers that are the favorites. Mel ties them on while Bob gets the graph set. You know the weather we've had lately. The fish are all over the lake, all over the graph at various levels because the wind has been blowing every which way. Some captains found plenty of fish in relatively shallow water. Others would go out to 140 or 180 feet. But most of the salmon seem to be 70 to 100 feet down. Trolling a lure that deep is done with downriggers. A 7-pound lead ball on a wire cable goes over the side. You clip your line to the ball or to the cable with a pinch-type clip, so when a fish grabs the lure, it pulls the line out of the clip. The 7-pound ball stays down and you reel the fish up. That's how it's done. You might remember Patty and Walt from our Stroh's Fishing Awards banquet last March. Patty caught a trophy bass, and I found out it was the first fish she had ever caught in her life.
Both of you using plastic worms? Yep. You usually out fish him?
No, that's my first time.
First time fishing?
Yeah.
In your life?
Yeah.
I had to beg her to go, and you see how torn up the worm is in her mouth. I gave her the worst equipment I had.
Gave her the worst equipment, begged her to go. Well, what was it like the first time cranking in a fish? I bet he was going bananas.
No, I thought I was snagged.
Well, if Patty thought she was snagged catching that trophy bass, we couldn't wait to get her out salmon fishing this season.
Look at him.
Neither Patty nor Walt had ever caught a salmon.
We have a malfunction on Walt's?
I think he caught in the other downrigger.
Oh, we don't know. Does it feel like a fish?
I just seen the green dodger. It really just broke loose.
Oh, we'll see. Boy, this is something. Oh, there's yours on the surface back there, Patty.
Oh, look at your fish, hon. You see him way out there? Yeah. Isn't it neat?
Oh, you got a nice stem.
Oh, that is.
That pole quite as far down.
Yeah, keep it up because that rod is what is springing against that salmon. You can feel yours now?
Yeah. See the fish doing
well, let's see.
I'm not sure whether.
I don't know whether we're in a contest here for the biggest one. We're in a race to see who can get it in first.
Well, this wasn't really a contest or a race, but we were kind of hoping that Patty had the big one.
Well, this is kind of exciting. We didn't expect this type of teamwork.
Oh, right off the bat, too.
At this point, we're nearly 10 minutes into the battle.
Okay, Patty, yours. Oh, you got it. You see that one?
Yep.
Well, our first salmon out, and we both get one right
At
off
the same
bat.
time.
Isn't
This
it
is great. Okay, now the tense part, is coming up. Getting it in the net.
We're going to have to take down some other pictures and make room for these on the wall,
Well, Mel,
I got to go to work.
you got to go to work now. We got to grab that net. Oh, it's coming in here. Mel, you want to net it?
Yeah, you got her.
Well, I got the microphone.
Okay.
Why don't you net the
right.
the salmon for Patty because... Oh, you got yours up here too?
Turn right up the middle, Patty.
Well, we do have 2
Bring
nets.
the rod tip over.
Over this way.
There you go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Are you ready? I'm ready.
Okay,
You got
Patty! Can you bring it right up here? Or are you going to do them in one net?
Absolutely.
Oh, 2 of them in one net.
One at a time today.
Oh, one at a time. We have a little time here, huh? Look at this, Patty. How about that?
I like that.
You do?
A victory for Patty while Walt kept on cranking.
I know what you mean about you got to hold on to that rod tight.
Get a hold of it, huh?
Yellow, green.
My
Yeah,
hand.
Now that's a
I'm
lot
sorry.
bigger than your bass, isn't
Yep.
it? Look at that.
Chrome Dodger, green squid.
You proud of that one?
Whoa!
Patty's 14-pounder was the biggest one on board so far, but Walt's battle raged on and was destined to get complicated with all those lines and downrigger cables.
Close?
Thing too, man. He's right there.
I see the dodger.
Don't tell me we lost him.
Oh, we see him. We got him up
I
here.
don't see the fish, though.
Where'd he go?
He's on.
Yeah, he's there. All right,
see
pump
him.
him easy.
Oh, nice
Aim
one.
him right out in
Nice
the back
fish.
here. We don't want him getting ahead of the downrigger. Ooh. Going back. Guide him back. Guide him back. Lift him up. Stand right there. Lean back. Lean back. Lean back. Watch that cable.
He's
Watch
in
that cable.
He's in that downrigger.
Let go. Let go of the rigger. Let go of the rod. There you go.
We passed that rod down the line, and so far, we saved the
there's
fish.
rod.
Underneath this one. Here you go, Walt.
Fire drill.
Here you go, Walt. I gotta pull it that way. Pull it that way.
Hard wheel, Bobby. Give me a wheel. Give me a wheel. Give me a wheel.
Okay, here we go.
Oh!
Okay.
I thought we lost him.
Boy,
There.
look at that.
Is that how you lose him?
Boy, that is
have got a
huge.
beauty.
That is a dandy.
Your arms feel.
Look at the size of this.
All right. Woo! Yes, sir.
That is great.
We don't get a
Look
lot.
at
We
that
just
one.
get them big.
Well, here, Walt, this is your fish.
Well, I guess it's only fitting that Walt take his turn this year with the biggest fish. He talked Patty into going fishing last year, and she liked it a lot. In fact, you don't find Walt fishing by himself
I
anymore.
bet that was an exciting moment.
Yeah, it was.
You gonna fish her again this year?
Yeah. Every time he goes out, I'll be there.
Good work, and I hope you get the best fishing equipment too. Okay?
Well, Patty's happy with her fishing tackle nowadays. She was proud of her salmon and of Walt's 24-pounder that's headed for the taxidermist.
Look at that. Walt, that's great. What do you think about that,
Fish of
Mom?
a
That's
lifetime.
nice.
Huh?
That's nice.
Do I get my
Oh,
Do I get my congratulations now?
You rub my back, Walt.
there we go.